Alec Derwent Hope, 1907 to 2000, better known as A.D. Hope, was an Australian poet, essayist, and critic. He was born in New South Wales and gained prominence for his sophisticated and erudite poetry. His work often explores themes of love, mortality, and the human condition, and he is regarded as one of Australia's finest poets of the 20th century. Throughout his career, he taught English literature at various universities, including the University of Melbourne and the Canberra University College. Some of his notable works include The Wandering Islands, The Cave and the Spring, and collected poems. Hope's writing style is marked by its intellectual depth, wit, and elegance. Australia is a poem by A.D. Hope that explores the complexities and contradictions of Australian identity. The poem celebrates the natural beauty of the Australian landscape, while also highlighting the darker aspects of the country's history, such as colonisation and environmental degradation. It reflects on themes of isolation, resilience, and the search for meaning in a vast and unforgiving land. Overall, the poem captures the ambivalence and depth of the Australian experience. Certainly, analyzing a poem involves examining its themes, imagery, language, structure, and more. Here's a critical analysis of Australia by A.D. Hope, one of Australia's renowned poets. Themes. The poem explores various themes such as identity, colonialism, nature, and the human condition. It delves into the complexities of Australia's history and the impact of colonisation on both the land and its Indigenous people. Imagery. Hope employs vivid imagery throughout the poem to depict Australia's landscape, from the brown desert and the leaping sun to the bush of bread tree and of tea tree. This imagery creates a rich tapestry of the Australian environment, capturing its beauty and harshness simultaneously. Language. The language in the poem is evocative and rich, using descriptive words and phrases to paint a picture of the Australian landscape. Hope's use of metaphors and personification adds depth to the portrayal of the land and its relationship with its inhabitants. Structure. The poem is structured into 6 stanzas, each with a consistent rhyme scheme and rhythm. This structured form reflects a sense of order and control, contrasting with the untamed wilderness being described. The regularity of the structure also mirrors the poet's attempt to impose order on the chaotic history of colonization. Tone. The tone of the poem is contemplative and reflective, with a hint of nostalgia for a lost past. There is also a sense of unease and discomfort underlying the celebration of Australia's natural beauty, as the poet grapples with the dark legacy of colonization. Historical context. Understanding the historical context of the poem is crucial for a deeper analysis. A.D. Hope wrote during a time when Australia was still grappling with its colonial past and the treatment of its Indigenous population. This awareness adds layers of meaning to the poem's exploration of identity and belonging. Australia, by A.D. Hope, is a renowned poem that has garnered various opinions from literary critics and scholars. Some praise its vivid imagery and profound exploration of Australia's landscape and identity. Others appreciate its critique of colonialism and the impact of European settlement on Indigenous Australians. However, as opinions on poetry can vary widely, there are likely differing perspectives on the poem's themes, style, and effectiveness among different authors and critics.